Hello everyone, Phil Martin Tingley. It's day 6 of the 90-day video challenge. Almost missed, yeah, 10:30 at night. It's been a long day, a lot of ups and downs. Overall, good day. It's my wife's birthday. Of course, I'll only say that she's 31, not any older than that. But I had a good day overall. Started off not sure how it was going to go, because yesterday we had some issues. But so that leads me into today's point of, I guess, would be the next, really the most important thing. After having love for oneself, respect, it's time for really learning and dealing with communication. Not just, sometimes with yourself, because, hey, who's the best person to give advice to but from yourself, right? But communication with your loved ones, that's something that you need to work on. It's something I've been lacking for a long time, because, I didn't have anyone that I could trust. When I was growing up, everyone that I loved hurt me, turned their back on me, disappointed me in some way, and failed me, where I had no trust, no reason to believe in them. I had no one else to talk to. No one I could share things with. The only person that I ended up actually sharing anything with was a cousin, who I really only saw for one summer, part of a summer, and that was it. Never saw her again. And, I never shared the deepest, darkest part of my life, but things I had hoped to achieve, things I'd hoped to do, how I felt. Never really found, or I never let myself, I should say, I never allowed myself to really communicate and share myself with anyone else after that. Because after that it was just kept rolling downhill. And it's when I, within the next years, when I reached my it's when I know I've shared this with a few people before, but never done it on video. At this point, once I say it, I know it's there. I don't think I'm ready for that part yet. But anyway, moving on from there. Oh God. Okay. So the main thing is communication, right? I will get to that. I know that's one of my big moments of my life, and I will come back to that at another point. I promise. I've got 84 more days to go, right? I'll get there. So anyway, she was the only person I ever really shared any significant part of me. And then things went downhill from there, and ended up being on my own anyway. Excuse me. I was truly had been on my own for so long anyway, just living wherever I was living at. Um, but yeah, communication is truly an important thing. I never had anyone I could share it with, even my wife now. I have such a difficult time sharing things, and it's sometimes it's stupid, and it's not so much the particular conversation. Sometimes it is when it has to deal with personal feelings. Yeah, I tend to clam up at times, and that does make it hard. But one of the things that still is locked in my brain that have been working on, and it's slowly going away. It's had 40 years to plant itself in me, so it's not easy to get rid of it, and it will still take some work. But I can talk to people almost about anything, anytime. Believe it or not, 6+ months ago, I would not have been caught dead making videos for Facebook, YouTube, anything online. I was like, no way. I didn't like pictures of myself. I didn't like photos of myself. I couldn't really. The last couple of years is when I could really started even being able to look at myself in the mirror and accept what I saw. Most of my life I looked in the mirror and I despised who I saw. And that's just not something you normally would communicate with someone, right? But when someone starts getting angry with me, or it just seems like they're getting angry with me, I go into lockdown mode. I can't express myself. I don't even know what the hell I'm thinking half the time. It'll be just every word will trigger random stupid thoughts, and it'll just be a downhill spiral from there of, this is the end. This is the worst that could ever happen, even though I've been through thousands of situations worse than that. But so that's definitely a stumbling block in my communication skills, right? Because obviously people are not going to be happy with me all the time, and I have to be able to still speak my mind and retain myself in an intelligible way. I'm sorry for my throat. It's still lots of coughing still from allergens in the air or whatnot. This is unfortunately probably going to last for a good amount of these videos. Because normally I have allergies until towards the end of April. That start a few weeks early this year, so hopefully it'll end a little bit earlier. So that's definitely one of the things I need to work on. I know. The love part, I've come a long way. Still got some ways to go, but I do care about myself. That's been some time in the making. Something I actually came to realize a few months ago. A good 5 to 6 months ago now. Respect, as I was saying, that kind of went hand in hand. It does take some development as well. And now, the next stumbling block I need to get through really is being able to consistently communicate, especially with my wife. Other people, it's easier to talk to strangers, always, because they have no preconception of who you are. They have no idea, no imagination what it is that they think that you are already, or at least whatever they have. It's an instantaneous thing, and most people that you meet, you might say, oh, no, you might be thinking something real quick in your mind, and then they start talking, and you're like, oh, that's totally wrong. But that's the next goal in life is communication, increasing that skill, getting better at it. Even though I can talk to other people, obviously I can improve on that skill always. But that is important, but that's not the most critical thing. One is truly communicating with myself. Really, we all have this inner talk with ourselves. See, this is probably going to be one of, maybe not the longest video, but it's getting up there, 11 minutes already. But when you tell yourself something that you're going to do, it's great to have a team and have a group and other people that do their best to hold you accountable. That's all they can do is cheer you on, check on you, see how you're doing, try to motivate you, try to find out what might be holding you back or whatnot, and get you going. But really, the only person that can really hold you accountable is yourself. So that's one of the, you can see it as a key aspect of communication. Just like if you tell someone else that you're going to do something, you're going to hold yourself to it. Well, if you tell yourself that you're going to do something, you need to try to do everything you can to accomplish that. So be true to yourself, be true to your word, communication-wise with yourself. And then from there, just like love and respect, if you can do that with yourself, then I feel that's going to be much easier and much more possible to do that with your family, your friends, your loved ones that are around you constantly. And then expand from there. Almost everything starts with the 3 P's: physical first, which embodies your personal self. So physical doesn't mean just physically working out or doing body stuff, but mind as well. So any physical, personal things. And then from there, then you can grow into your personal P, which is your life, your family, your group, whatever's close around you, your sport team. And then outside of that is your professional, everything business-wise, work-wise, whatever it is that you do or are attempting to do to create an income and create a revenue for yourself and your family. So almost always, most of these things always start at the physical level. And then once you can make that work, once that is functioning properly for you, then it grows to the personal level. And then it'll grow out to the professional level from there. All right, well, I think that will be it for today. So again, communication-wise, always be true to yourself. Try to hold yourself accountable to everything that you do. It's, people may say you're crazy, but everybody does it anyway, whether they admit it or not. You always have that inner dialogue. But get in tune with that dialogue. Don't let it just run rampant over you, or have 2 of them, the good one on this shoulder, the bad one on this shoulder. Really get in tune with it and get in sync with it, and use it as a guide, your own internal guide, not just relying on external groups of people or wife or coach or whomever that you may have, but use your own internal guide. And because it is really you anyway. It's your subconscious portion of you that is kind of talking to you in a conscious way. Something like that. All right. And then from there, apply those things to your personal life. And always try to be as open as possible with all your loved ones. because they are the most precious thing outside of yourself. All right. Well, thank you for your time. And I think I mentioned it, but if I did not mention it, this is day 6. Yeah, I did. All right, day 6 of the 90-day video challenge. So thank you for watching, and keep feeling tingly. Thank you. Bye.